are you doing?
Hello Farhan, I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm good too. So, anyway, I'd like to have a discussion with you about video games. You like them, don't you?
Oh yes, I like them a lot. What is it that you want to talk about?
I would like currently service that is becoming more common in games today. But be it online, offline, and that is microtransaction. You know about them, right?
Of course, these features broke a lot of games.
Well, in some games they do, but most of the games that are popular incorporate their microtransaction very well.
Yeah, for example, Battle Royale game. They incorporate microtransaction for cosmetics in the game.
Exactly, but even though it does not break the game balance, it brings a lot of bad things to the game, such as money laundering through valuable in-game items. People who scams online use the money that they scam and buy items from games and sell them again. This will clean their history as those games doesn't necessarily keep any track of what is being transferred by players to players.
Well, I disagree on the microtransaction does not break the game balance. Other than that, I agree. There are lots of examples of microtransaction break the game balance on a lot of games that use microtransaction to get stronger faster. Online MMORPG, for example.
Yes, but those games that are there for those type of games are there only for quick money grab, quick cash grabs. They aren't necessarily made for long-lasting games. There are companies who make games that looks good visually but lacks any kind of gameplay. It's only there for visual, and even if there is any gameplay that's worth playing, it usually hindered a microtransaction. You should only proceed if you spend money on it. So the microtransaction doesn't necessarily break the game balance, but instead it's more of a pay money to progress in the game.
Doesn't it
Or maybe
count?
just sped up the grind.
Yeah, but doesn't it count as breaking the game's balance?
Well, for me, breaking a game balance is when it gives you an edge in a player versus player game. I don't care much for offline microtransaction, as I can just drop the game if it encourages microtransaction.
RPG games sometimes also have PvP mode.
Well, I don't know anything. Could you give me an example?
The games that I play now have a lot of PvP. It's called Evertale, a phone game. There's a lot of.
Evertale. Is it a gacha game?
Yeah, how do you know Evertale is a gacha game?
Well, a quick Google search. It's easy. And now I think gacha games should just be separated from other games, as the main point of it is microtransaction.
But I think they can't be separated. What I think microtransaction is where you buy in-game currency to speed up the process of getting stronger. Whether it's online or offline, it destroys the experience of finding the items that you need.
I disagree. The gameplay are just repetitive. The only thing that I would consider it as a game are the story, and that's it. It's basically hard labor simulator. If you don't spend money on it, then you're just doing labor all the time.
Well, that's the fun of it, the feeling of getting the stuff after grinding for a long time.
How is that fun? There's no variety to the gameplay. The only goal is to collect items to make something and then continue to collect items over and over again.
Well, my friend, this is the sensation, the feeling of accomplishment.
Wait, hold on. My view on games is to have quick, fun times and enjoy the gameplay, not having to take care of my visual life in a game.
Well, for me, it's the opposite, where I want to invest some of my time to get away from everything just for a while. And that is my view. And with that, I think we have reached a conclusion and we should end it here.
Well, I see. I guess we agree and disagree on some points.
Well, that's for sure. We agree on the microtransactions break the game balance and disagree with the rest of it.
Yes, and we have our different points on what a game is.
Yeah, alright. It's been fun talking with you.
Me too. It was really fun to discuss about games. Hope we can have this sort of discussion again. Till
Alright.
then, see ya.
Alright, sure. Bye, Farhan.
Bye.